Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome to Fight Business. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be continuing the story here of Mr. Nathan Drake. If you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, comment on the video as well. So it looks like the wife of Mr. Nathan Drake, Mrs. Elena, is with Mr. Nathan Drake here. Just saved his life, and now she is by his side. And Mr. Nathan Drake realized that Mr. Sam Drake lied to Mr. Nathan Drake about Alcazar. Mr. Sully knows that now as well. And it looks like pretty much the end of the game where they have to find Mr. Sam Drake if he's alive and just go home. Very impressive of Mrs. Elena to find Mr. Nate Drake and not get caught by Rafe Skies by Shoreline. Well, yeah, I mean, if you guys don't know, Mrs. Elena has been with Mr. Nathan Drake for Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3. They have been doing treasure hunting for 3 games. So this is nothing new for Mrs. Elena as well.
Up there. I borrowed it from your shoreline friends.
You slid all the way down from there?
Yeah, it was the quickest way to get down to you. Now we just gotta figure out another way back up. Nate, boost me up this ladder.
Just like old times, boosting each other up.
Yeah, here.
So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the nature in the game and definitely check it out in real life as well. Let's see if Mr. Nathan Drake survives the fall or not. So we found a Mughal flared vase. So it's a Mughal vase right here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks pretty important. Looks pretty precious, I should say. I'm not sure what the word is. Priceless, I should say. But yeah, he probably will not survive the fall there. But nevertheless, enjoy the waterfall and enjoy the trees and the jungle.
So, did Sully fill you in on the deal with this place?
Yep. Henry Avery, 400 million, 12 founders, hundreds of colonists. Something like that.
Yeah, that just about covers it.
Had some time to kill on the flight over.
Alright, so she is a quick learner. She has learned about the whole treasure hunt basically from Mr. Sully. And it's just like old times. They're at it again, Elena and Nate.
Wow. Is that an elevator?
Sure looks like it. I swear Avery recruited the best engineers of his time.
He must have used it to move supplies upriver.
Yeah, that's a fair bet.
So Miss Elena is doing a bit of detective work herself. So let's see if we can use if we can climb up the elevator to just go on top there.
Nate, look. There's an opening up there.
Alright, let's follow Mrs. Elena. Looks like she knows the way ahead. She knows how to progress in the story, so let's go ahead and do that.
There's your car. Just need to get up there.
Well, what do you think? Which way?
Well, let's take a look.
Alright, so getting closer and closer to the car that Mrs. Elena brought for Mr. Nate. Alright guys, let's continue.
There's gotta be something around here.
Let's continue the story. The story of two brothers. The story of a family. A best friend. Of treasure hunting. But let's see if we can get to the car there that Mrs. Elena brought. And she just slid down. Didn't even think about how to get back up there. She just thought Mr. Nate Drake could take care of that, as he is very capable.
Over here. Nate, can you give me a boost up?
Alright, she knows where she's going, so let's just go ahead and follow the lady there.
All right, be careful.
Yep. Whoa! Oh, sorry. Hey, do you think there's another way up? Hey, I see a path up here. There's a way through over there.
See if you can find something I can use.
Yep.
Alright, the wife has a solution.
Hey, I found something. Hold on. Look out. Below.
So it looks like Mr. Nate Drake's wife, Mrs. Elena,
Thanks.
is helping out Mr. Nate Drake there, showing him a way forward.
Maybe use the crate to get to that fallen tree over there.
Great. Tree. Got it.
The strength of Mr. Nate Drake.
Whoa. Hey, nice jump.
Not bad, right?
Okay, so Mrs. Elena is already an advanced parkour player. Looks like she's happy to be treasure hunting as well. That's what it looks like. They're all just happy to just leave their laptops and their houses and their apartments and just go on a adventure in
There
nature.
you go, Nate. Piss a girl like that off. Idiot.
Come on, I'll meet you around. Hey?
I'm okay. Sort of. Everything's under control.
See if you can get back up here.
Yeah. Yeah, roger that.
Hey. Nate, can you find a way out of there?
Looks like a dead end.
Well, maybe the elevator still works.
I doubt it. 300 years old. Been exposed to the weather, and who knows if it ever
Got
wo-
it.
Oh, look, it works.
Going up?
So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Mr. Nate Drake and his wife, Mrs. Elena, are hoping that Mr. Sam Drake is alive.
Next floor, menswear.
And they're
The
just gonna
fact
go
that this works, it's kind of incredible. Ugh, jinxed it.
find Mr. Sam Drake
You know, I'll
before
just
getting out of there.
meet you at the top, I guess.
Alright, guys, definitely go to the top in your life. Just keep going to the top, ladies and gentlemen. See you at the top, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe.
Got any slugs? I do, but they're sopping wet. A little accidental swim. Who the hell?
Crap.
Take them! They goddamn
Holy shit.
Okay.
Nice moves, hon.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Nothing to it for Mrs. Elena either. They just take lives of bad guys.
Now then, which way's the car?
It'll be easier to spot from higher ground.
Right. Good idea. This whole thing is powered by the water wheel down there. It's quite a feat for a bunch of pirates.
You should have seen the stuff he built in Scotland. I mean, there was this.
Hold up. You went to Scotland, too?
Yeah. I mean, you see, the last place Avery was.
Relax. Sully already filled me in.
Ah. Right. At least I didn't. Well, see, at least I didn't lie again.
Yeah, guys, definitely do not lie if you want your life to be purposeful. So it looks like Mr. Sam Drake is waiting to be rescued from his brother and his wife, Mr. Nate Drake and Mrs. Elena. But before they can do that, they have to find the car that Mrs. Elena brought for Mr. Nate Drake. They're just trying to make their way to the car that Mrs. Elena brought for Nate Drake. And Mr. Nate Drake, falling in the water once again, gets right back up. Even though he's all busted up, but he gets some support from his wife, and he's back up
Getting
doing
some
parkour.
exercise at least, right?
Yeah, exercise. A lot of exercise for you, Mr. Nate Drake. So, making a nice joke about that. They're both getting a lot of good exercise there with the parkour skills and the cardio that they've been doing just non-stop. These jumps. This is definitely good exercise. So as you guys can see, Mrs. Elena right by Mr. Nate Drake's side, being the cool wife that she is portrayed in this game. Right by his side, every step of the way, gave him his space when he wanted it.
shoreline.
They found your car.
Technically, it's their car.
So, let's get it back.
You think she's with Drake? Gotta be. Some of the men said they heard a prop play too. Sounds like a party. Stay alert, gentlemen.
So it looks like they've heard a plane as well.
Over there! Move on! I got them!
What's that? Aye, gee. Say your bloody prayers!
Sniper! Hey!
Alright guys, let's see if we can continue the story here. We have quite a few gentlemen here, and we have a pistol, a semi-auto pistol. So let's gonna scope out the area here, see what we can do. Couple of snipers as well.
What the? What's that?
Nothing.
They're in much better position than Mr. Nate Drake because they're at the top. They can easily see. They have really good vision. They have really good point of view. They have the higher ground. They have the higher ground advantage. Alright guys, let's see if we can do some stealth here. I just want to get to higher ground without taking them out and just kind of go from there, but it's okay. We'll just kind of go with the flow here. Just want to see if I can get to higher ground without exposing the stealth.
You think we can just hop in and drive out of here?
It's worth a shot.
Just took out a gentleman here. We got a Copperhead and an AR Rex. Alright guys, we have acquired higher ground. And we can now see enemies more clearly. We don't really need to. We can just get out of here if you want to. But we have a M14 here if you want. Let's take this gentleman out as well.
Got eyes on them!
Okay. I think that's it.
Shoreline certainly earned their reputation. Let's go before more of them show up.
So Mr. Nate Drake said it. He thinks that's it. So I guess, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely enjoy the waterfalls and the nature here in the game. Very nice art done by Naughty Dog there. It is a 2016 game, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, so do enjoy it. This is on PS4. Looks pretty nice. And definitely enjoy the view and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. It's as beautiful as this nature, as the view here when you guys subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So go ahead and do that if you haven't already. And see you guys in the next video.